Well, hey again, everyone. This is Bob from Hot Rock Central, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my new set of Apexium batteries that I just got in, and a new way I'm going to be topping them off that I'm hoping will save me a lot of time and effort in the work involved in doing that. So, anyways, I've got my batteries all set up just as if I was going to use them in the system. They're all hooked up in series, and what I was going to do, except that it's been raining all day, I was going to put them on my solar charger and charge them up real quick to nearly their full charge, and then take it up the rest of the way with the bench charger and slowly charge it so that the cells are more likely to balance out more evenly. Then on top of that, I've got a balance board on here too, which should also help in keeping the batteries balanced. And if they stay balanced all the way up to 3.65, then that'll save me the trouble of having to tear apart these batteries, put them in parallel, and topping them off that way, which is what a lot of people do. So hopefully we'll be able to avoid that. Now, what's really impressive about these Apexium batteries, just like the other set I got, is how well they're charging for the very first time. If you look here, you'll see the difference in voltage between the cells is like 0.04, 0.03 or something like that. Incredibly good. So I'm real happy with the Apexium cells here. One of the other snafus I ran into, though, is I just got ordered some brand new BMSs, and I like to keep spares, so I had the one I just bought. It had an 11-wire harness. Now, if you know anything about BMSs, an 8S BMS only uses a 9-wire harness. So I said, okay, what am I doing with an 11-wire harness here? These 8S BMSs by JBD, they're actually capable of being a 10S BMS. So I didn't know that until I've got this 11-wire harness here to prove it. But then I came to the problem, okay, well, what am I going to do with the extra 2 wires? So how am I supposed to hook this up not knowing which wires to hook up? Well, so happens I took my 2 new BMSs, and I took them over to the ones that are already running, and I swapped them out just to check them out and make sure they're running, because since they're spares, they could be sitting around for a year or something like that. And I go to use one when I need it, and you know it's DOA or something like that. And I call the company and say, hey, your BMS is no good. And they say, hey, it's been over a year, man. We can't do nothing for you. So I check them out before I set them up and store them. So anyways, since this has got an 11-wire BMS, this one here has a proper wire harness. This is only a 9-wire. But I didn't realize it until just today. I was taking those 11-wire harnesses there and hooking up those BMSs and swapping it out with this one, and this wire harness fit in that plug. So the 9-wire harness plug and the 11-wire harness plug are exactly the same size and fit. So I got to thinking, all right, if they both fit, there must be something different about this plug. So I went and took a closer look at this plug here, and I saw that there was gaps in between some of the wires. There's 2 missing. So what I did is I copied that pattern over to the 11-wire harness, and as you can see there, I clipped off that wire there and clipped off that wire there, hooked it up, and bada bing, it works. So now I couldn't find that information over on JBD's site, so I got lucky on that one. But anyways, Current Connect is where I got these from, and I told them about the issue, and they're sending me a proper 9-wire harness like it's supposed to have. So anyways, that takes care of that problem. Now, these batteries aren't charged up yet, but I'm really hoping that when they get fully charged, they'll be fully balanced, and I don't have to do anything else like tearing down the battery pack and paralleling them and all that kind of stuff to top them off the rest of the way. So stay tuned for that. We'll see what happens at the end here, and it will be great if I don't have to do anything else than what I'm doing right now. So I'll see you in the next segment. Okay, we're at the end of the charge cycle now, and after the voltage hit the knee point, it started scattering all over the place. And as we got right now, we've got about a 0.25 volt difference between the highest and the lowest. And we're going to let the balancer work here for a couple hours and see if this evens out. And if it does, great. Then we've got a new method of balancing. If not, then we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way and pull the bus bars and parallel them all, and then do a top-off in parallel. So we'll see what happens here. Stay tuned. All right, gang, there you go. We've got a balance here within 0.005 volts. That's close enough for me, so it looks like my new method for top balancing lithium pack has worked out. So no need now to pull apart the bus bars and reconfigure them to finish it off in parallel. This seems to be pretty good, like it's going to work. Now I did have to give certain cells here a little bit of assistance. So what I did to speed things up is any of the cells that were really far off from the others, I took the charger over there and set it at 3.65 and just connected it up to the batteries in the case just as they are without removing anything, and just hit each cell individually until it came up close to the other ones, and then I let the balance board finish it off, balancing it the rest of the way, and there you go. There's a new method for balancing the batteries, so you can put your lithium packs together just as you're going to use them, and you don't have to do anything else. So there you go, gang. Hope that helps you out some. And thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.